it's Tomo. Hi, Tomo. Hi, Bean. Hi. And with them, it's Blitz. Blitz also joining us on the couch. Blitz, thank you so much for being here as well. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Take a seat. So, just to clarify, you two can sit together if you want. You're more than welcome. Whatever you want to do. Oh, these two.
No, they have to sit there.
You can both. No. You can both come sit in this one. Both come sit in this one with me. Yeah. Oh, so cute. So, I'm just gonna be this whole interview. I'm just gonna be like, aww. It's gonna be tough. So just to clarify who's who, the blue and purple cutie patootie is Tomo, my guest, and their guest, I'm not sure if we can talk relations and things, but
Guardian, just
their guardian, yeah, that works. Guardian. Their guardian, Blitz. To be fair, Tomo, I think you need some supervision. So this makes sense. Oh, you're such a cutie. Okay, so at the start of every guest, we always throw the floor over to you to give us a little introduction, tell us more about you and what you do. So yeah, I'm just gonna. It's all you.
Well, so I'm Tomo. I stream sometimes, and I draw a lot, and I also play just games that you're well playing, and I like to talk.
Yeah, this is gonna be the cutest interview I've ever done. I think. My heart can't. Look. Hi. Can the interview just be me patting these two for like half an hour? Guys, are we good? Can we just do? Yeah, okay, we in. Hi. Hi. God damn it. Okay. Compose yourself, buddy. I see the cute thing. I want to pat the cute thing. I just can't. Jogi, we only have 13 minutes because of our schedule. Don't worry, we'll push everything back a little bit to give everyone the correct amount of time. So, thank you so much for joining me on the show, Tomo and Blitz. It's lovely to see you. You mentioned that you do art as well. I've noticed recently on your Twitter, because I do know Tomo from the past. We are friends. You have started doing art a lot more recently. Is that correct? It seems that way from what I've been seeing on Twitter. Yeah, is that it? Like, tell us about the history of your art. Did you recently just pick it up, or did you do it and drop it and pick it up again? Like, tell us a bit more.
More like the second thing. So I started in like I think you would call it college or something. So I started in school with it, and I had a lot of fun with it, and a lot of people liked it. So I was like, wow, this feels nice. People complimenting my art. It's really nice, you know. And then I after a while, because I was playing a lot of games and that distracts you a lot, I was stopping doing art, and then was picking up again, and I stopped again. And then like last year, I think October or something, I wanted to start doing it more seriously. And so yeah.
I've actually seen some of it. It's pretty good. So I actually have some pictures that I'm going to show on screen. In the future, I want to be able to put them on the big screen or something, and we'll just sort out some sort of overlay. But quickly and impromptuly, I have some images. So I'm just going to put these on for you real quick. So I'm just going to throw it back to Tomo. So let me just throw on this one. So this is one that they recently worked on. So I think this is your latest piece. This is the one that you recently just finished. Is that correct?
I don't know which one you have.
Okay, you can't say. No, that's fine. It's fine. If it's not, scuff is culture here. It's fine. Don't worry. It's the one
with like very cute skirt.
Yeah. It's the full body with blue hair. Yeah.
That was actually one of the first ones I did this month, because I wanted to this is actually my first full body pick, I think, where I because I normally I don't do full body because I'm really uncomfortable with like anatomy. I'm really bad at anatomy, and so I was like, I need to train this. I need to be better at this. So I drew for bowling, and I kind of liked it. Well, it turned out quite nice.
To be fair, it's pretty good considering like you're learning things as well. I can't do like I've done art before, but anatomy is like you mentioned, the bane of my existence. So you're already better than me, that's for sure. You're definitely not bad. You're not bad at all.
I mean, anatomy also has like depending on what you draw. Like for example, if you would draw chibi, like chibis have a completely different anatomy than anything else. Like what you do is more like you start drawing like beans or something to make their bodies and everything. That like, actually helps a lot. So.
So I've got another picture on screen now as well, which is like the chest shot of your character, I believe, that you also drew recently.
Actually, there was like I have like a profile pic on Discord, and I actually tried to draw it with like some of my own colors. And the the picture on Discord came from another artist that had like an avatar created, and I really liked it. And I wanted to try drawing it. So yeah. It's there.
You're doing well so far, I have to say. I hope you keep it up. Like I hope you continue to practice. Like, are you gonna be putting a lot of focus into art this year, or you know, is the focus gonna be art or stream, or is it gonna be a mix of both? Like, what's the plan? Do you have a plan? I certainly don't.
I normally I don't really have plans. The one thing that I plan to do at the moment is like for this month I had like this challenge, right, where I wanted to stream every day and draw and stuff, and so like after this month I wanted to start streaming a little bit more VR chat again and some other games that are gonna come out next month. So there's more gonna be something that's gonna happen on my stream, but I'm probably also gonna draw from time to time on stream. Yeah.
Are you gonna draw your own emotes and things in the future as well? Is that something that you're thinking about, or?
I already did.
Oh,
but
my bad.
But the thing is, I actually think at the moment, if I look at those emotes, I mostly just think they suck. So
You don't like your
wanna
emotes at the
redraw
moment?
them.
Yeah,
No, I want to
The good thing about obviously you're practicing your learning is when you redraw your emotes, you'll be able to compare them and see the difference in your progress, and that can be a massive motivator. So yeah, do it, Bean. Yeah, they'll turn out great.
Yeah, I will.
And something I did want to talk about is generally, you mentioned this in your application, you've mentioned it kind of here as well. Your kind of your personification is kind of a kind of younger person. Are you generally like that in real life as well, or is it just something that you enjoy in VR chat or in stream? Like, how would you describe yourself?
I would say I am pretty childish also in real life, but not like I can also be like very mature and stuff. I just rather be childish because I think it's more fun to be childish, you know? So yeah, it's all like
Blitz, you want to say something? Like both of you, the floor is yours. You can both talk as much as you like.
Okay, so you said he's childish. I like to call him a brat. They're very much an adorable brat.
Knowing Tomo, I agree.
No.
They're also super cute. You would agree with this, wouldn't you, Blitz?
100%, they're adorable.
No, I'm not. I'm not cute.
I just love it when Tomo gets mad because they just look even cute. Hey, if you stop being cute and I'll stop calling you cute, okay? That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade.
I'm not.
You also mentioned to me before the show that you love like interacting and talking to people. Is that sort of the reason that you got into VR chat, or the reason you got into streaming? Like, how does that come into your life?
So actually, the reason why I started playing VR chat was more like because I was watching a lot of videos and I was kind of alone, and I was like, hey, they all have fun. I want to have fun too. So I just yeah, I joined, and I actually was really lucky because on the first day I met one person who instantly like picked me up and put me everywhere. You know, like he.
Okay,
Well,
what?
like, very
Okay, this sounds
welcoming and
very
stuff.
sus. They picked you up and put you everywhere? What do you... Huh?
Really? No, I mean like
I
they,
feel
they
like we
picked
need
me up, like, in the
context.
sense of they like they introduced me to a lot of people, and they got me more into the community and stuff, and it was really nice. And still think I don't talk to them too much like nowadays, but I'm still really thankful.
Yeah, this is a thing. So I think Blitz, you can also agree with this, that your friend groups or like the friends you originally had when you started playing the game, they do change. It's just like real life. Like a lot of the interactions in this game are a lot like real life. I mean, obviously there's a bit of a different etiquette socially with the fact that I can come and pat you on the head. If I did that to you in real life, you'd probably think I was a little bit weird, but I am, so that's
No.
fine. But
You know what actually happened? What actually happened to me recently? My colleague just randomly, like out of fun or out of a joke, was patting me on the head, and I felt kind of flustered. I was like, huh? What's happening? I don't usually have this IRL. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. So I've had when I was a little kid, my mum used to pat me. Like I'd lie on her lap, and she'd give me pats, and I'd fall asleep. And since then, if people give me head pats and things, it makes me fall asleep. It's like, oh, I fucking love it. Oh, I understand why cats and dogs love being fussed. I feel like I'm sharing. I should probably not share this much, but it's fine, don't worry. Have you ever patted someone in real life as well, like your colleague did to you? Have you done that to someone?
My sister.
Yes.
Okay, sister.
No,
That sounds yeah, of course, your sister. That sounds a lot more acceptable. Blitz, what about you?
I've done it to my roommate.
How did that go?
We were playing D&D, and as a joke, he decided to lie down. I just started patting him. We did the
Were you
same
in
thing where I would lie
character,
down on him.
or just generically?
No, we were just bros.
Okay, was this the kind of bro where like they could walk around naked and you wouldn't be phased? Is it that kind of bro?
I woke him up in the morning by taking off his quilt when he didn't wear anything, and he decided, rather than going ahead and going, bruh, he literally bent over and went, come on then.
Yeah, that's a real
Yeah.
bro. That's a true bro.
Yeah.
That's
I threw the quilt back over him and said, get the fuck to us, man.
So are you still living with
True, bro.
the roommate, or have you?
Yeah, he's now my roommate. Yeah.
He's still your roommate. Like, okay, when
Before
you
he
say roommate,
wasn't. Yeah, he's
are
still
they-
my roommate. I love him to bits.
do you share a physical room, or do you have your own separate
Oh,
spaces?
a house.
Oh yeah, housemate. Yeah,
I
but
say roommate, but it's more housemate. If it was roommate, it would be a bit more intimate, and I'd rather not, because I have Tomo.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that would be a bit. Huh. But it's nice that you have that really
Yeah.
chilled out relationship. I mean, Tomo, in regards to your sort of living situation, are you sharing a house with other people as well? Are you living with family? Like, what's your set?
No. I live with my parents. So yeah, I'm still in apprenticeship. So in Germany, you have to do apprenticeship for like 3.5 years. I'm in my first year. So yeah.
3.5 years? What the?
Yes.
That's crazy.
No,
What are you doing apprenticeship in?
I was surprised by that.
Huh?
Yeah, what do you like for us in the UK? That's crazy. Like an apprenticeship's usually 1 or 2 years, but I mean, obviously, there's more specific ones where it takes many years. Like you know, if you want to be in the Air Force and work on planes, it takes a couple more years. But I mean, what are you doing an apprenticeship in? What are you studying?
I'm studying to be an electrician.
That's you say that like it's a bad thing, but electricians actually do
know.
really well. Like
I mean-
there's always an abundance of work, and they make a good living. So that's not a bad thing. You could definitely
No.
do worse jobs.
You know, it's just like I mean, a lot of people are just like, well, why are you doing electrician and stuff, you know? Well, like the reason why I'm doing electrician is because in school, like German school system's very weird, okay? So, I finished school, and after, like, you finish with 16 years, and after that, you still either you have to go to an apprenticeship or you have to go to school until you're 18, at least. And so I pretty much I wanted to get an apprenticeship, but I was a lazy fuck, and then I just I pretty much applied very late, and I didn't get anything, and then I panically went to another school, and they had like they were like, okay, do you want to have biology, chemics, or electronics? I was like, biology kind of sucks. I don't know. Like, I mean, biology isn't that bad, but I don't really want to do it. I don't think I would want to do something job-wise in that area. Chemics, I suck at chemics. I fucking suck so much at chemics. I don't want to do that. And then I was like, why not the electrician, whatever, you know? And then and then I actually kind of started liking it, and then I was like, what?
I'm always a strong believer of everything happens for a reason, and although like you may not have kind of planned it that way, it's actually a very lucrative career. Like you're gonna do okay, to be fair, as long as you don't like put a I don't know, I can just like Blitz, am I alone here? I can just imagine Tomo putting a fork in a plug socket.
No, everyone's gonna
I don't know.
He'll be the cutest femboy putting a plug in a socket.
Behave. Behave. Me. Oh God.
And to be fair, everyone's kind of has electrics, so it is a good job. In the future, it will be quite good.
Yeah,
you'll
definitely do okay for yourself, I think. Okay, we're going to throw it over to chat. Chat, it's your turn. If you have any questions for my guest Tomo, and potentially their I'm going to call you a supervisor.
No, just
their
Tomo.
supervisor. Yeah, okay, just Tomo. Feel free to follow my way. So I'm going to look into chat. In Germany, electricians have a bad reputation, but don't worry, all craft professions on the construction site are near that. Is there a negative kind of view of electricians? I know I used to get some stick for being an estate agent, so...
I mean, a lot of people just, I guess, say that electrician. I don't really have anything in my head, but the only thing that comes to my mind right now would be that a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, electricians don't really do a lot of work. They don't really like it's not a lot of stuff that they have to do, but it's actually really exhausting sometimes. So yeah.
No, I can appreciate that.
I even on my workplace that I am right now, I was in an internship before I got into the apprenticeship, and I had one day where I worked for 13 hours, and the day after that, directly after that, I worked 14 hours. So sometimes it takes a lot of time to
rather you than
do
me.
certain things.
I wouldn't want to do that. I'm not sure I'm cut out for that. Okay, I've got one from Ferion. It says, question for both of them from the High Priest. I think you know who Free is.
I refuse to answer this.
When are we going to celebrate this marriage? This is a look of death.
No comment.
That blank stare. Quickly moving on. Moist, I do not want to be the socket. Stop.
Oh, there's a good question. There is a good question, actually.
Yeah.
So, Tomo, do you actually put on the voice all the time, or is it like, is that a natural voice, or do you put it on? I'm asking.
I don't like it.
Basically.
I'm not cute. Most of the time I just talk, and then sometimes it just comes out. It's like I don't know. It's like a demon. It's going outside sometimes.
That's the fluffiest demon I've ever heard.
It just comes naturally.
That's super cute. That's
No.
So Gumi, hi, I hope you're doing well. Lefty says, can you ask Tomo how socializing in VR has changed his daily life compared to what it was like before discovering VR? It's a very good question.
So like normally, and like before I joined VR, I was actually not that shy, but I got really shy by just having nothing to do basically. And stuff like that. Like I was pretty much alone for like half a year or something, so I got really shy because of that, I guess. And then through VR chat, I just started talking to a lot more people, and actually, I mean, this is gonna sound a little bit bad, but like through drinking, I actually started just talking to a lot of people, and like that like that mentality where when I drink, I basically don't care. I almost share everything with a lot of people when I drink. And then that mentality was kind of like shifting over to who I normally am. So,
I feel semi-guilty of this as well. Like, I met a lot of people through drinking. A lot of people met me for the first time when I was drunk. Hi, Michael. Hi.
I think you
I'm the
also
only
when you were
person that
drunk.
hasn't. I haven't.
Mama, I also met you when you were drunk. You were. Yeah, but I don't think you remember.
I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, you were doing something really sus. Yeah.
Huh?
I don't. What,
Yeah, you were.
what,
You were doing.
I don't do sus things. What do you? Huh? I'm a
think
good boy.
You want me to say?
I'm a
I
good-
don't think
yeah,
you like
yeah.
it
I
when
think.
feel it.
I think we can chat. I think we can chat.
I think maybe we should go to an
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I can handle it. I'm a big boy.
So, like 90% of the time when I saw you on Legion, and I wasn't like in the community that much, like 90% of the time you were laying on the ground and you were getting domed on. I'm just gonna say it like that.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, okay. Hey, this is just like being at DJ when I'm being dumped. I'm on the floor. It's fine. Oh God. Oh, I will never. I will neither confirm nor deny these Aw, look at this. Aw, look at this. It's cute. I'm just distracting you. It's fine. Just look at this. It's so fluffy. Okay. We got time for one or two more. Also, thank you so much for the host, Neoko. I appreciate it. Valoni says, Tomo, do you plan to do stream casually or do you plan to get partnered? Like, what are your aims for your stream? What do you want to achieve?
I never really had anything aimed for my stream or something. I just well, like I mostly just did it for fun, and I now I just wanna see where it takes me after my apprenticeship, and then yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
then
a good
something
question.
happens.
I would follow that up to say, if it did, like, let's say you became partnered and your stream is going quite well, would you look at taking it full time, or would you still continue with your apprenticeship and do your electric course?
Yes.
Would you quit your apprenticeship, or would you see it through to the end?
Oh no. I will finish that. I will finish that definitely. I want to have a backup plan. So.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say to you. So I'm glad to hear you say that, and that's a great piece of advice to anyone. Always have a backup plan. Like when it comes to content creation and things like that, nothing is ever guaranteed, and things can change overnight. So always make sure that you have a backup plan if you make that leap. I certainly did. I have a backup. Okay, I think we've got time for one more real quick, and then we'll have to wrap it up. So thank you, Nicooria. I appreciate it. So I'm just looking at the screen. Samurai, that's more of a question for me. When have you ever not been naughty? Always. I'm good in this show. I've been wholesome.
Sure.
What do you? Yeah.
No one can see behind the desk. Trust me, they're not wholesome behind that desk.
Okay.
Oh
That's,
god, that's bad. Oh shit.
Shut up. I have this for a reason. Okay. Bad.
No.
Bad.
Stop.
Bug.
I'm going to
okay.
turn evil. I'm going to be mean. Read.
The people are reiterating the time that Dominia Duck came on the show, and we kind of had coitus behind the desk. We christened the desk. It was great time. Anyways, it looks like I can't see any more questions, so we're pretty much there anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to you, Bean. So if there's anything you want to talk about or anything you want to give a shout out to, pour one out for your homies, the floor is yours, Bean.
Well, I just want to say that I hope you guys have a lot of fun with the show, and I hope you have a really, really great day, because you guys make all of this possible, and yeah, we all love you.
You're too cute. I love you too so much.
No.
What do you mean though?
But
So heads up, Yogi, I have invited our next guest, so they will be incoming. Just a heads up. Yogi's gone to say hello to them. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. It's been lovely to have you, Tomo. You're an amazing person and a great friend, and I was very happy for you want to come on. Blitz, also thank you for accompanying them on the show. It was lovely to see them. If you want to go and find out more about Tomo and the cutesy art and the things they get up to, all their links are below. Feel free to go and give them lots of love beans. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to see my second guest tonight. It's been Tomo, accompanied by Blitz. Woo! Thank you so much for coming on, Bean. I love you lots and lots. Can I have a cuddle before you go?
what?
Come on, both feet in. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. You're so cute. You're adorable little beans. I wish you both all the best for this year. I really hope that whatever you have planned, I hope it goes well. I love you. Cool. So, get out of my office.
So when you
Fine.
paid,
After the show. After the show. Pay you after the show. Okay. Bug. I love these two beans. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tomo. Woo! Tomo. Yeah.